Welcome to our next class. Find your comfortable seat. We'll roll those shoulders back. Sit up straight and tall. Let's start by centering. Reach arms out and up as you inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, arms out and down, chin to chest. Continue with your own breath pattern. With each breath, try to slow it down. Tuning into your body. Connecting the body movement with your breath helps you kind of slow the mind down. On your next exhale, find your heart center, set your intention for you today. Find something to focus on, otherwise your mind will wander. Deep breath in. Release arms down. Inhale, reach arms up. Grab your right, reach up and over left. Lengthen your side waist. Breathe. One more breath on this side. Inhale, come back up through center, re-lengthen, grab left, up and over right. Check in. Last breath on this side. Your next inhale, come back up through center, walking left hand out, drop elbow and shoulder. Reach up and over, lengthen, stretch. One more breath here. Inhale, back up through center, over right. Inhale, come back up through center. Easy twist to your left, drop shoulders, lift ribs. Check in, don't try to go too deep yet. Slowly untwist arms, reach back up, twist right, drop shoulders, lift ribs. You can practice that big belly breathing here. Slowly untwist on your next exhale, arms reach back up on your inhale. This time take your arms behind you, finger position for your shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. This time try to practice that chest expansion breathing. So you're just trying to pull the shoulders back or open the collarbones. We're going to work with that area today. So check in with this area here and see how you feel. The pec major, the deltoids, the traps, the lats, triceps. We're going to get into all those muscles. One more breath here. Then inhale, come up. Your next inhale, come up and fold here. Check in, kind of doing the opposing stretch from that chest expansion. See how your shoulders, your hips feel. You can kind of work with those shoulders, work with the hips. Walk it back, switch the leg you have in front. It'll feel a little awkward. Inhale, reach arms up. Take arms behind you. Same thing here, chest expansion. Of course, any breathing practice that we do, if it doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right for you, you can try it. Of course, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. We bring our awareness onto our breath. We're bringing our awareness to our breathing, and we're focusing on our life. Some people call it prana, our life force. When you focus on your breath, you're aware of your present being state. Inhale, come up and fold. Notice if you feel different, weird, you may feel tightness in the knees, hips. You may not be able to go as far as you did on the other side. And tabletop. Let's move through cat and cow. Few rounds just to open up the spine and engage those abdominals. Check into how you feel here along the spine, the tailbone, neck, your upper back, middle back, low back, and then in cow you can kind of feel your abdominals more. One more each way, cat and cow. And child's pose, our first child's pose today. Knees together, knees apart. Breathe. Maybe take the deepest breath in you've taken yet today. The deepest breath in, as much air as you can stretch into your lungs. And then exhale it all out. Look forward. Come through your cobra strike into your first cobra today. Pressing down, arms are bent. We're just using for the arms for support. Back into child's pose. Breathe, deep breath in and out. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. And do a little bit different plank flow, going back to what we did at the beginning. Inhale to plank, drop to your knees, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more that way. Inhale, plank. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. And hold your down dog. Explore your space here. And forward fold, standing fold, bringing weight into the feet. Balance the weight, forward, back. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen your spine, exhale, fold. Your swan dive, reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale, chair, drop shoulders and hips. Engage your core, engage those abdominals. Right heel, left heel. Find your balance. Left heel, right knee into nose, squeezing your abdominals. Warrior 3. Check your hips. Square down. High lunge. Reaching arms up. Find your balance here. So today we're going to be working with our shoulders. So we want you to take your arms down. Reach your arms behind you. And let's just start by grabbing your forearms or elbows. Whatever you can get. So you're focusing on rolling shoulders back. So I'm just going to show. So you're going to try to get those shoulders back. And we're not pushing the ribs out, because here you're able to get the shoulders back easier. So don't push the ribs out just to get the shoulders back more. So remember, abdominal engagement. Pull the ribs in, but the shoulders are back. One more breath here. And release. Take it back to warrior 3. Chair. Drop hips, shoulders, left heel, left foot, knee to nose, and warrior 3. Check hips. High lunge. Roll those shoulders back. Find your alignment. We'll reach arms up first. And now take your arms behind you. Grab whatever you can get. Remember, keep those ribs closed. Tailbone is tucked. Shoulders back. Let's take one more breath here. And release. Arms back to warrior 3. And chair. Drop your head. Connect your belly to thighs. Shake your head out. Shoulders away from ears. Deep breath in and out here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold plank. First set of chaturangas. All the way to your belly. Windshield wipers. And extend legs back. Next cobra. So our cobra levels that we've been working on, we either are supporting the hands or we're lifting them up or reaching back. We haven't been straightening the arms at all. So we're going to get to that later. But I've talked about building your foundation. So we're either here or here. The arms are not doing any work yet. Or except, just the little bit of that we're lifting. Child's pose. Breathe here. Child's pose. Wherever you want to take your breath. One more breath in your child's pose. Inhale to plank, exhale down dog. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Your swan dive, reaching all the way back up. Exhale, chair. Right heel, right foot. Squeeze your core. Warrior 3. Check hips. High lunge. Roll those shoulders back, arms reach up, taking your arms back behind you. Grab whatever you can get. And open to warrior 2. Finding your alignment. It may feel weird. We're still going to keep the arms behind you for warrior 2. So it probably feels weird and different without extending your arms out. Hold for one more breath here. And now release the arms out. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, spiral down to low lunge. And now getting deeper into that hip flexor stretch. Check your alignment of the ankle under knee. Breathe. Try to let go. This hip flexor muscle is a big muscle. It's involved in locomotion. So it tends to hold a lot of tension. One more breath here. All right, we're going to pick that right knee up. A favorite that we haven't done in a while, so keep your butt down. We're going to step it in. Show me. So, as we know in class, I need to see you doing. So show me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step it in. Shake it out. Forward fold. Shake your head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Your swan dive, reaching up. Exhale and into that deep chair. Drop shoulders and hips. Left heel, left foot. Knee to nose squeeze. Warrior 3. High lunge. Check alignment. Reach arms up. Taking your arms behind you. See if you can put the other forearm on top. It'll generally be the more awkward way. Your dominant arm seems to be a little tighter, so you usually put that one on top. So now I have my left arm on top. The right's a little tighter. So this feels more awkward for me. So just noticing what you feel, the differences here. One more breath. And then open warrior 2. Checking your alignment. Without your arms, it feels weird. Hold for 3, 2, and release those arms out. Shake it out, whatever you need to. Inhale, reverse, low lunge. Two more breaths here in low lunge. Pick that left knee up and step ins. Give me 5, 4. Keep that butt low. 3, 2, 1, and forward fold. Shake it out. Let's take into that wider leg and hold here in the forward fold. Wherever you want to put your arms. One more breath here. Release your arms, heel toe your feet in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold plank. Chaturangas. And all the way down, Cobra 3. Child's pose. Breathe, resting here, child's pose, taking your break. Kind of think about child's pose as taking a break and what do you need. So you may not need rest. So if we go into child's pose and you Want to do down dog, that's always an option. Last breath here in child's pose and then find down dog. And forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Swan dive, reaching all the way up. And release the arms down. So now we're going to go through eagle. So eagle, we're going to do both arm and leg stretch at the same time. So we're going to start with arms in football field goal. We're going to start, let's take your, see if I can do this right, your right elbow under your left. So you're going to stack your elbows. So right goes under, left goes on top. So first step is to stack your elbows. And so level 1, you can hold your shoulders. Level 2, you can put the backs of your hands together. Level 3, you're going to put your palms together if you're able to. So depending on your range of motion. Wherever you are, you're going to try to lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. You got to be careful on this side. So I'm going to be holding my shoulders on this side. The other side I can go larger. So this is your eagle arms, and also I can see you while I'm talking to the video. Let's find your chair pose with your eagle arms. So you're going to drop down into chair, keeping the core engaged, shoulders down, elbows lift. So with your right elbow under, you're going to take your right leg up, using your core, find your balance, and cross your right leg over the left. So you're trying to cross your thighs here. So you're going to squeeze your thighs together. So level 1 would be setting that right foot down on the outside of the left. You may be able to scoop that right foot behind the left calf for level 2. So this is eagle arms and legs. So lift elbows, drop shoulders, squeeze your core and sit down into kind of a chair with your eagle legs. 3, 2, so you can make it more balanced by lifting that foot. And release your eagle leg, right leg back to warrior 3 with your eagle arms. Open to half moon. So you're in balance. So open half moon legs with eagle arms. Back to warrior 3. High lunge. Release those arms. Find warrior 2. Ah, that feels good. So shake it out. Maybe do some waves or roll those shoulders. There's my kitty cat. Yeah, hello. Inhale, reverse. This time find lizard. Rest and relax down into lizard. So wherever you want to be in your lizard. And breathe and stretch. Hello. Hello. You're so loud. You're so loud, huh? All right, one more breath here. I'm going to pick that right knee up, step it into yogi squat. And find either yogi squat. I wasn't taking you through getting the shoulder under in the lizard. Was this little thing, this little fur ball. So we're going to try to see if you can start to kind of get your shoulders under your knees here. So you can hold one leg and try to get that shoulder under. And then go with the other one, try to get that shoulder under. And then I'll show you on the other side what we'll do. So you're trying to, ideally, try to get your shoulders under both knees. All right, let's do forward fold. Hopefully you could hear me. My mic wasn't knocked out of place. Inhale, flat back, heel toe your feet in line. Exhale, fold, your swan dive, reaching all the way up, reach arms up, exhale, chair. And shake it out. So now we'll just shake it out and go to eagle on the other side. So find your football field goal arms. You're going to take your left elbow under your right. So start with stacking your elbows first. Then you position your arms. So it's not hands and elbows out of place. It's elbows first, and then arms go wherever you can. So level 1, arms. Level 2, backs of the hands. Level 3, palms together. So wherever you are, you're going to lift elbows, drop shoulders. I have a lot more range of motion on this side, so I'm going to do level 3 on this side. 2 or 3. So elbows lift, shoulders drop. So notice I'm not hiking the shoulders up. We're trying to drop shoulders and lift elbows. Drop into chair first. So you're going to get the legs going in a chair with the eagle arms. Find your balance on your right leg. Left leg lifts. Find balance and cross the left thigh over the right thigh. Squeeze in your thighs so you can have that foot down for balance, or leap it behind your calf. So this is your eagle arms and eagle legs. You're in a chair. You're lifting elbows, dropping shoulders, core, and squeezing your thighs together. Hold for 3, 2, and release the left leg. Take it to warrior 3 with eagle arms. Half moon legs with eagle arms. Warrior 3, high lunge. Lift those eagle arms in your high lunge. Hold for 3, 2. You should feel a good stretch through your lats. And release those arms out to warrior 2. Shake those arms out. Let's turn, twist them. Kind of move whatever you need to move. Release after that stretch. Remember, stretch is pulling on the muscle, so you can feel some tension created. So just let go. It's like, think about stretching a rubber band. You release it, you're going to feel the release of that tension. But that stretch of the tension on the muscle is what helps you create flexibility. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lizard. So release down into your lizard. Maybe you drop down onto your forearms. Sorry, she hit the mic. So again, if you're working on those, getting the shoulders under, you can work on getting that shoulder under. Maybe I'll show you from this side. Since I think on the other video I showed you from the leg side that was in front. So you'll try to get that shoulder under the knee. And then I'm going to put this elbow under my torso. So then I'm going to balance on my triceps. Too close to the plant. So there's it's called a arm balance, but Ekapada Kundanyasana, one of those levels. All right, find your yogi squat. So either yogi squat or crow, or if you're working on getting those shoulders under the knees, you can work on getting one under, and then work on getting the other under. And if you're able, you may be able to get both shoulders under, and then you will sit back on your hands. I'm afraid I'm going to squash her. A graceful fall there. So you're trying to get the shoulders under. You're going to plant your hands down, and you're going to make a shelf so that your arms are under your knees. And this is called firefly pose. So you're sitting on those triceps, and then you're trying to lift and straighten those legs. I don't have the strength yet, with this one. So, all right. Forward fold. So lots of fun variations in that. From lizard and yogi squat, you can do crow and now firefly. One more breath in your fold here. Heel toe your feet in if you have them wide. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Swan dive, reaching all the way back up. And exhale, drop those shoulders. Let's see, let's do a little palm tree. And drop those shoulders, lift up and over. Come check in with your side waist, check in with your balance. Inhale through center. And your right, or other side, second side. Whichever way you went first, go the other way. Inhale, lift. Release those arms down. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale. Let's close your eyes. Inhale, reach arms up. And just check in with your body, your alignment. Let's see if you can do a swan dive down with your eyes closed. We normally have our vision sight. I'm just going to make sure I don't hit her. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. You can open your eyes. Down into plank. Next set of chaturangas. And all the way down to your belly. Windshield wiper it out. Just going to turn my very spoiled little kitty cat. Can't move her, huh? And next cobra. Child's pose. And check in with your body, check in with your mind, your breath, your intention. Last breath in child's pose here. And then inhale, plank. Or you can rest on your knees. I'm going to show you, we're going to do 3 directions of cheetah. And then we're going to go into pigeon and then another fun thing. So inhale to plank, I'll show you. Inhale, plank, we're going to take your right leg, starting right leg up. Take a bend, keeping your shoulders down. We're going to do right knee to right elbow. So you're trying to lift it up. Inhale, lift. Right knee to left elbow. So you're kind of twisting through the torso. Inhale, lift. And now we come to center cheetah. To bring it into the center, lift it up, and then find low lunge. All right, so now come with me. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Right leg reaches up. Bend the knee. Keep the shoulders square to the ground. Right knee to right elbow. Lift it up into the armpit. Inhale, lift. Right knee, left elbow. Up into the armpit. Inhale, lift. Right knee to center cheetah. Squeeze it up high, higher, and then bring it between your hands. Remember, you can walk it up there if you need to. Ankle under knee. We're in low lunge here. Let's do one more breath here. Let's rise high lunge. Remember, reset, retuck that tailbone, reach arms up. Open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lizard. And now we're going to find your prone pigeon. So, well, if you want to do pigeon on your back, all you have to do is, from lizard, you can just flip around. And I'll do it this way. Or if you're prone, so normally we go from tabletop, but now we're in lizard. So now just walk your foot over and find your alignment for your prone pigeon. It can be whichever space you like to be, reclining or prone. If you want to fold, you can. And breathe. Relax your fingers, relax your toes, your forehead, and try to relax that big muscle in your hip. Now the muscle's involved in extension. So the hip flexors pull the knee forward At the extensors, your butt, pull the leg back. Breathe. Three more breaths here. See what you can let go in the next 2 breaths. If you're down in your forearms, press up and find windshield wipers. If you're on your back, just stay there and windshield wiper it out. And then everybody will meet in down dog. And now the left leg's going to go up to 3-legged dog. You can rotate the foot. I didn't have a student on the other side because I was taking you through what we're going to do. Let's take a bend in the knee. Keep the shoulders square. We're going to bring left knee to left elbow. Try to lift it up into the armpit. Inhale, lift. Left knee to right elbow. Up into the armpit. Inhale, lift. And bring it center cheetah. Left. Try to lift it up as high as you can. The higher you get, the easier it will be to step that foot forward. Find low lunge. Position it. Make sure you find the alignment. Ankle under knee. 3, 2, and 1. Lift that right knee up. Rise high lunge. Open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Spiral down, lizard. Been here before, but we're just using it this time now is to set us up for pigeon. So when you're ready, find your pigeon or flip onto your back and do reclining. If you want, you can fold. Sometimes I like to bend. You can see this back leg. If I need one additional quad stretch, and it helps you get the hip flexor of this leg. I didn't tell you to do it on the other side, so you'll have to go back and so you won't be lopsided. Let's get about 2 more breaths here. Press up onto your hands if you're down. Windshield. Drop back onto your hips and windshield wiper it out. All right. So now we've done our pigeon for both legs. So we've got the hips loose. We did the nice shoulder stretch. And now we're going to do another stretch that combines a hip stretch and a shoulder stretch. This is called cow face. So we're going to start in tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going to start by bringing your right knee between your hands, like kind of in the space between the wrists. The right foot is going to be on the left side of the mat. And now we're going to sit back on your right hip. So we're not staying here, but I'll give you time to get here. And now we're going to swing your left leg forward and sit on your sit bones. So this will be level 1. If this doesn't feel good, of course, you can go to just an easy cross-legged position. So we're going to start with the left leg forward. Your knees should be kind of between. Second option is to bring your left leg by your right hip, if you're able to. If your IT bands are tight like me, it's hard. You need to try to make sure your sit bones are down on the ground, and you're trying to get your left knee over the right knee, if you can, as best you can. So you can loosen up this right foot if you need to, Make sure your sit bones get back onto the ground. Find your cow face legs. Haven't done this in a while. I need to do this one more. All right, so this is your cow face legs. Somehow this is the cow's ears. I don't really see it. So with your left leg on top, we're going to take your right arm up. So this is basically going to be a tricep stretch. So you're either going to push that arm back like a tricep stretch would do at the gym, or you pull it back. Or you may be able to take your right arm back behind you and up and grab the fingers of the grab your fingers of your left hand. There's a lot of right and left all twisted around different directions. So then if you can't grab your fingers, grab your shirt and try to walk the fingers up. Normally I like to spin around and show you, but I'm not going to do that. I'll show you on the other side. So we're going to lift up, pull those elbows, pull those shoulders back, lengthen your spine, and then fold if you're able. You may not be able to go very far like me. I can't go very far on this side. Hey. So somehow this is the face, the head of the cow. I don't see it. And slowly come up. Release your arms. Shake it out. All right, we're going to go with the legs, and we're going to keep the legs like they are. So just release the arms, relax the arms. I'll show you a fun way to get to the other side. So I'll show you first, and then I'll have you come with me. So we're going to take your hands to your right side. We're going to keep the feet in the same spot. And we're going to push up as we straighten the legs and turn the butt towards the front. And then we're going to keep turning. So you're doing a full 360. And then you'll end up with your right leg, right knee on top. Your left foot by your right hip. Your right foot by your left hip. So sit bones down. All right. So I'll show you. Go back to where you are, and then I'll have you come with me. So you're going to take your hands here, keep your feet in the same spot. Your hands are going to come to your right side. You're going to press up as you straighten the legs, but keep the feet, and then just keep turning. Keep walking around so you do a full 360, and then you'll end up with your right knee on top, and your right foot by your left hip, and then your left foot by your right hip, right knee on top. And try to find those sit bones. This is my tighter side. So you may need to go out here if you need to adjust and make adjustments. So resituate yourself if you need. And if we're in class and I need to go back from tabletop, I will. So we're going to try to get those sit bones down, knees stacked as best you can. Make adjustments. Make sure your sit bones are down. We're going to take your right arm up. So level 1, you're just going to push. If you have problems even doing this, then just stay there or here. Our pull will be level 2. Level 3, arms, is taking that arm back behind you and walk the hands up and together. So I'll just show. So you're doing something like this and trying to grab those fingers. Or you can grab the shirt and try to walk the fingers together. Or you can grab a sock. I use one of Poppy's toys. You can grab something and try to walk the hands closer together. Poppy has so many toys. I'm like, I'm not doing the same right side, the second side. So push, pull, or grab those fingers underneath. And then we pull those shoulders and elbows back. This helps us pull the shoulders back as we fold up, out, over the legs, and down. So we're not rounding here. We're not letting those elbows and shoulders fall forward. We're pulling those elbows and shoulders back. And we're folding. One more breath here. Release your arms. And if you want to do that twisty turny thing, you can do it just to kind of release and find your seat. All right, so that was cow face. And when we're doing standing, the eagle arms and eagle legs. Cow face is this. So they're both shoulders and hips stretching, crossing the legs. The cow face, you're seated. So it's a different stretch, but good hip and shoulder stretch. All right, so now we're going to do, we've done pigeon, so now we're going to do a nice chest stretch before we release and relax into Shavasana. So we're going to go onto your belly. I'm going to start with your right arm out to the side with your palm facing down. So I'll scooch over the palm down. Make sure your thumb is lifted. Left arm is going to be bent by the chest. Make sure you roll the shoulder back. Don't let that shoulder roll in. You're going to push into your left hand and flip your right leg over. I'm rolling on my mic. And flip that leg over. You make sure you're rolling that right shoulder back so you get this stretch through the chest. So we're not letting that shoulder fall in. Roll it back and let that stretch happen through the chest. And breathe here. I'll show a deeper level on the other side. One more breath here. And come back to your belly. Hug that right arm in and just kind of windshield wiper it out. Turn your head to one side. And then I'll shimmy. I should have done a deeper side on the other side. Sometimes forget about my shoulder limitation here. So we're going to go to the other side. Your left arm out. Push into your right hand. Roll that shoulder back so you get into the chest. Taking that right foot down. You may be able to bend both knees. Or you can keep that leg straight. The other arm, you can take it behind your back. Show the proper deeper level on the other side, as I can't get very far. My watch is hitting the floor. So you may be able to bend both knees, and the arm can go behind your back. So you get that good pec major stretch. 3, 2, and go back to your belly. Hug your arms in. Windshield wiper. And then we're going to do another upper back stretch, and then we'll find Shavasana, I promise. So you're going to start with your arms out to the side. Let's start by walking your right arm over to the front and to the left side. Don't roll onto that right shoulder, keeping the shoulder square. Now walk the left arm forward and over. So your shoulders are still square, and you're going to feel it here, the upper back. And you may need to shimmy yourself forward if you don't feel it. Make sure the fingers are loose and you don't pinch. If your fingers start to fall asleep, then just come out of the stretch a little bit. 3, 2, and walk your left arm out, and then your right. Hug your arms in, turn your head other side, windshield wiper. And then we'll take your left first. Walk the left arm over first. And then square the shoulders and then walk the right. Make sure the shoulders are square. Shake your hips. Make sure you're not tightening up the low back. Wiggle the fingers. So you can windshield wiper here, but that may throw you off too much. 3, 2. And release. Walk the first arm out. So if you want to, you can just push over onto your back. And some people just really like to stay on their belly for Shavasana. So if you need to take care of anything else, we didn't end with our normal stretches, but we got a good chest stretch. Take care of whatever else you need to do before you let go and relax. So you stay down and relax. I'm going to stay up and read a little bit for Shavasana today. I don't think I need to show you how to lay down anymore. I think y'all got that covered. So when you're ready, find that comfortable position for you to rest in for your Shavasana today. So as you relax in your Shavasana today, let go of the muscles. Let go of the weight. Let go of even any heaviness, anything that's holding you back, anything that's holding you down. Just see, normally we try to let the body or the bones and the muscles be heavy. But today, imagine your body being light. So let go of anything you're holding on to that you don't need, any tension, any worry, any guilt, any stress. Sometimes we hold on to it out of habit. You may have noticed my shirt about Shavasana. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to this part of the class, especially if you're used to being busy. But this part of the class is so important. When you learn to be able to let go, when you can learn to relax, when you can learn to let go of the tension, let go of the worry. Just imagine what you can accomplish without all that stress that you don't need, all that tension that you're carrying around, that weight, the weight of the world on your shoulders. Imagine if you could let it go. Imagine what you can accomplish. So now just let your body let go. So tune into your breath and notice how light the breath is coming in. The breath you're breathing, the gift of life that you have. very easy to take it for granted. And feel your heart deliver your breath to every cell in your body. Every cell that's part of you, is part of your body. Every cell that you have to nourish, and you have to take care of. Every cell that is you. So my intention for us today, I'll read you an intention today. Imagine this. Imagine if you had $86,400 in your wallet right now and someone stole $10 from you. You'd be like, hey, that's $10. So would you be upset and throw away all the remaining $86,390 away in hopes of getting back the person who took that $10 from you? Or would you move on and live and be like, hey, that's $10, I can do without it because I still have $86,390. So you would move on and when you would live. So right now we all have 86,400 seconds each day. And sometimes we will let somebody's comment or something that they say or do, we would let 10 seconds of their interaction with us, we would let that ruin the rest of our day. As we'd be angry and we would just kind of throw all that away. So don't let someone's negative 10 seconds ruin the remaining 86,390 seconds you have for the rest of your day. So don't sweat the small stuff. Life is so much bigger than that one simple 10-second interaction you had with somebody. Does it really matter? Should you throw all that away and go after the person who took away that 10 seconds? See how that resonates with you today. And begin to wake your body up. Wiggle fingers and toes. And stretch your body out. Hug your knees in. And roll to your favorite side. When you're ready, come up to your comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders back. In your seat, roll the shoulders back, take ear to shoulder, add in an arm, hand, your favorite one that we've done. And release, drop your chin, roll the shoulders back, and go to your other side. Add the arm or hand, don't forget the neck stretches. And release, drop your chin down, roll the shoulders back, hands to heart center, honor your light and the precious time that you have each and every day. And don't throw away the majority of your day for a small 10-second insignificant interaction. Enjoy every second. Namaste. You are free to go for the rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.